is in a complete state of disarray. Channels are being unfairly demonetized left and right. But there is one man who is so unique. His channel is so one of a kind that he should be allowed to break all the rules. His name is Jake Dufner.
So who is Jake Dufner? Well, he's a vlogger that I stumbled upon while I was looking at tweets directed towards Team YouTube. His stuck out. I've been trying to upload a video for 2 days, and I'm getting wrongly demonetized, which is fine, but fucking review my video so I'm able to publish it! It's been 2 days! I'm a big creator, and I use this platform as a business. Please review my content over random vids, Team YouTube. And now that was the part that stuck out to me the most, was him stressing that he was really just asking to be bumped up to like the top of the queue. And I checked out his Instagram, and that cleared up pretty much every other question I had. Then I go to his channel and I see this! He's alive? Jake, I didn't even know you died, and suddenly you're alive? Such a roller coaster of emotion. As it turns out, it's a series. This is the sort of epilogue slash explanation of a series that he's got. And for those of you that are unaware, this is the latest hot trend in children's programming, which is vloggers just pretending to have traumatic things happening to them under the guise of it being like a series thing, like, oh, getting a creepy phone call from a serial killer, following the clues to the serial killer, confessing our love to the serial killer. But that's what we've got here, and for brevity's sake, we're only gonna focus on the 2 main bits. He's dead, and then the explanation as to why that first statement is false. Bum 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 bum. Duh! So Jake, our hero, has been getting followed by a stalker, and decides the next best logical step would be to like make himself bait, I guess, by sitting alone in the park and like recording it.
I pulled up like 20 minutes early because I want to set up the camera in like a really dope spot where he's not gonna be able to see it, and obviously we're gonna be sitting on that bench over there, so I gotta get a good angle of that. But I'm gonna set the camera up, and I'll just be chilling. I don't know if he's gonna be here in 20 minutes, an hour, whatever.
Actually, he shows up exactly 1 minute after you sit down, but that 1 minute does feel like an hour. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna find a place to put this thing, and I'm gonna get started.
So we hide the camera in the perfect spot, you know, right in the middle of the walkway. Then we'll put our big-ass flashlight next to it. Then I'll walk just to the point where we can't see what's happening. And he just sits there, like I said. Really not much going on. Oh, shit, wait. No, he was just turning around. Hey! Jake! Jake, it's the stuck! He's right there! He's tiptoeing towards you, Jake! Jake, just turn around! You don't hear him walking on gravel. Jake! For the love of God, Jake, turn around! Jake, oh no! Oh, he got him. So while Shaky Jakey over here just keeps freaking out, I got bored and I decided to cut ahead in the video and... Oh, he's dead. Honestly, the guy just walks off frame and he comes back with a chainsaw. You know, I love the chainsaw as a murder weapon. Nothing says reliability like a chainsaw. Not even worth, like, trying to dissect any part of it because it's just all why. But then he does something else but we can't see because the whole thing's on autofocus. It's a mess. But, uh-oh, I think he's gonna find the camera we hid. Oh, wait. No, he's not. Oh my god, yes he is! And then it cuts while he's picking it up. And it's pretty obvious he tried to hide the cut, like it like dims out inexplicably. And oh my god, it's the Black Panther. Really, you couldn't get a better, like, creepy mask than just a Black Panther mask you painted white? But yeah, this is our guy who really likes sticking around after a murder. And while I may disagree with his choice of murder weapon, gotta give him credit, the guy makes a lot of sense.
You don't deserve this channel or anything else. Any other accounts you have, you don't deserve them. You don't deserve any fans.
So while editing, I realized it was pitch shifted. So on a whim, I just tried the basic, like, high pitch thing, and you realize it's totally just Jake.
You don't deserve this channel or anything else. Any other accounts you have, you don't deserve them. You don't deserve any fans.
But that's it. Just cuts off after that. So, kid faked his own death, right? That's basically all that we've just watched. Apparently, he did not fake his own death. What you just watched was not fake. Confused? Let's hear him out.
Now for the people still watching, it's time for you to be creative. What if I did go missing by the killer, he kidnapped me, took my clothes, and murdered someone to make it look like he murdered me?
That would be quite a theory. I'm more put off by the fact that you started the video by saying, for those of you still watching.
Now for the people still watching.
What do most people click out of your videos after 0.5 seconds when they've seen your fucking face?
And now that killer is running free right now and plotting his next move.
Hey kids, it's time for some family-friendly content. What if stalkers were real? What if they were in your neighborhood?
Be creative. Be open-minded. Allow yourself to make the movies your mind creates. So.
Yep. Wouldn't be a YouTube apology if it wasn't on a tripod and started off with the big This is the hardest video I've ever had to make.
I didn't want to make this video.
I'm going to jump ahead of criticism by saying that I'm open-minded and accepting of everyone's viewpoints, even though I'm not.
Do me a huge favor and take your biasness and wipe it clean. I want every single buddy that's watching this right now to be completely open-minded and not have opinions until you hear everything that I had to say.
God, this is a strategy I see used all the time on the internet, and I hate it so much. This defense of like, now before you hear my apology, just do me a favor, do me a solid, just forget about the horrible thing that I did. That way, when I'm saying a bunch of nice things, you'll sort of assume I'm apologizing, even though I'm not really saying anything at all. He just really likes sprinkling in the phrase open-minded. He acknowledges that other people have opinions, but that their opinions are wrong, and here's why.
I'm completely open-minded. I understand if you're a fan and you're upset with me. If you're mad at me and you're a fan, if you're like, what the heck, blah, 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 that's messed up, don't do that. I understand that. I understand those comments. But let me explain what happened.
He then goes on to not explain what happened. He keeps going on about how it's not fake, and it's definitely not a prank.
That is the furthest thing away from prank. People that are saying prank, furthest thing away from it. It is not a prank. It was nowhere ever intended to be a prank.
It was just a video that was part of an ongoing series. He explains that nothing really got out of control until people started assuming that he was actually dead. And then things just went crazy. Like, these people started coming to his channel and saw just that video and assumed that he had actually died. And the logic behind that is that you would go to his page, see that video, but then you would see all the vlogs and pranks around it and be like, oh, it's a bit, he's not actually dead. However, when the video prior is a video of your friend in a parking lot begging everyone to call the cops, you don't get to use that defense.
Hi, I'd like to report a missing person. I'd like to report a missing. Can you report a missing for me? No, I don't have time to talk like this. I need to figure out where he is. My friend is gone right now and I can't find him anywhere. What do you mean it has to be 24 hours to report a missing person? Jake never came home.
So anybody that's never been to your channel before, I'd say they're pretty set up to see some murder. If anything, on your channel, we're like way more prepared to see a murder than on the average channel.
All of this was not a prank, and it was not me faking my death.
He spends a weird amount of time telling us all the things that his video was not, and a suspiciously lacking amount of time telling us what it is. The explanation makes it all so much worse.
It is not a prank, it is not fake, and what it is simply acting. It's acting.
Oh! So you didn't fake your own death, you just acted like you died. Oh, it wasn't a prank. It was just a fake prank.
I have 400,000 Duffies, 400,000 fans.
He basically defends faking videos by saying, I want to make my vlogs interesting. Basically admitting that vloggers manufacture their lives to make it more interesting, but it's all under this awful premise that he's so creative that he was able to come up with this never before seen idea.
One thing that you guys never knew of me and that I wanted to show very badly was that I am one of the most creative people that most people have met. When I was growing up, I remember being like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I remember just in everyday life, I would do things here and there that I don't know how to like explain it.
The dude literally is under the impression that his entire life, he's been having these like Harry Potter unexplainable magical moments where he just slays constantly, where everyone around him is just in stitches 24/7, and it's inexplicable. He gives a very poor example by telling a story about a time when he allegedly pretended to fall out of the shower to make his brother laugh, and then when he told his brother that he did it on purpose, his brother didn't believe him for some reason.
I kind of just fell and got up and I was like, whoops, and I hopped back in the shower and my brother was cracking up. He said it was the funniest thing he's ever seen in his entire life. And then when I told him like, hey, I did it on purpose. Like, I did that just to make you laugh, and it was a complete lie. Like, I did it on purpose. Didn't believe me at all. He was like, yeah, okay, bro, that was, you fell out of your shower.
Yeah, you did something pretty foolish. So what did you learn from this? Did you learn the difference between people laughing with you and people laughing at you? Something valuable like that, maybe?
I guess moral of that story is that when I do things and then people, it just gave me some type of satisfaction. I don't know, it gave me some type of satisfaction that like, wow, I was creative enough and I acted well enough to make him believe that that just happened.
If you're such a good actor, why couldn't you convince him that it was actually on purpose? Probably because it wasn't on purpose, but you're so creative, you've convinced yourself otherwise. Such creativity.
My whole life, growing up, my friends would tell me, bro, you have a mind that can literally make movies. Like, people would tell me, Joe, Aaron, every one of my friends would tell me, bro, you need to be.
If you just start hearing white noise from this point on, it's because you don't have a mind capable of understanding his level of creativity.
I will imagine something and I will make it logical to make it as if it will actually happen. It was not a prank. I don't want any of you guys to think that, you know, I was pranking the subscribers, because that is not what I was doing. It was not a prank. I guess it's a video of me saying sorry if you thought it was a prank, but it's more of a video of me explaining myself, of, you know, what was going on.
You know, because on one hand it's an apology, but on the other hand it's not any of that at all.
You know, you're faking your death for views, you're a shitty YouTuber, you're not creative because you had to fake your death for views. Doesn't make sense to me, because obviously I was creative enough to make you believe that I just faked my death. So, I mean, you kind of just like twisted your own words there and ate your own words.
That was the debate that we were having. People saying, hey, you're a piece of shit for faking your own death. And your response is, well, I tricked you into thinking I was faking my death when I was really only acting like I was faking my death. Like, bro, how?
So every YouTuber right now is riding a wave.
He takes the time to go off on a fun little tangent here about the economics of YouTube and how, according to him, the big successful channels are all just copying what they see on the recommended page, and how when you go to a popular video, the recommended is just full of identical videos from other similar channels. And yes, that is very true for any sort of challenge channel. I can't think of any right now.
I don't want to flood YouTube with stuff that people are already seeing. You can't get this entertainment, this creativeness, anywhere else, and I'm assured of it.
I'm starting to think he genuinely doesn't think there are other YouTube channels, because I can't think of anyone making videos where they pretended to kill someone, and they definitely didn't get any backlash for it, and it definitely didn't make the news.
It wasn't me faking my death. It wasn't me pranking my subscribers. It was simply me making a series and being creative enough to where you guys would be glued to the screen that you're watching.
So there you have it. I mean, what else can you say, really? It wasn't a prank. He wasn't faking his own death. It was just both of those things.
I've been thinking about doing crazy stuff like this for a while now, and to the fact that you guys—
Whoa, Mr. Uncut Video Man. You making cuts. Why are you making cuts? You do either all cuts or no cuts. You don't get to make a few sneaky cuts. That's when it doesn't seem genuine. That's when it seems like you're hiding shit.
I was already creative for the ones that do think, yo, you're a legend for this was nuts. You guys don't even understand a fraction of this brain up here.
Bro, I don't think that brain understands fractions. Because if it did, you wouldn't have spent 3/4 of an apology video bragging about how amazing you are.
I had months of videos planned out. It was gonna be crazy, like literally nuts, something that you would see in movies.
Right on to the next tangent where he just starts talking about how incredible the rest of the series was going to be. But just cause everybody just had to go and freak out and think he really died, those blockbusters just never got produced. It's like those Kickstarters where people are like, I need 10 grand to start a YouTube channel. But at least he's concerned about his fans. You know?
Once I started hearing that people are gonna hurt themselves over me and that they're crying over me and this, that, I was like, damn, I can't go any further with this series because I can't risk any of my fans hurting themselves over it.
Ah, Sir Dufner. How very noble of you, sir, to not step in unless there's possible legal repercussions. What a guy!
I didn't want people to take actions into their own hands, and I'm super, super proud that you guys look up to me.
That was a weird couple of thoughts to have back to back there, but
there's YouTubers already doing boring vlogs. If you want to see boring vlogs, go to, you know, Casey Neistat.
Oh, the most random shot at the only vlogger I actually like. But as usual, he just backpedals to defend himself and just says it's a different type of vlog.
There is no other YouTuber doing it the way I'm doing it, and I just want to make that clear.
You want a taste of a vlog? You want a taste of the Jake? You don't. but I'll give you a taste. A little sampling.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you don't know who I am, you probably know now because you clicked on my video. It is a vlogging channel, so go down there right now and hit the subscribe button. If you're brand new, turn on post notifications. Join the Duffies, guys. Hit the subscribe button. And you guys loved the last video. Not one cut. Like, I filmed a whole clip for like 20 minutes or something, threw it in there, and it was, I guess it was just more personal, you know, like, because you guys see me walking around, like, opening, you know, whatever. I want to be able to put myself far away from those people that are taking YouTube as a joke. And right now I'm in the bathroom. I don't know why I'm doing my intro in here, but where they'll vlog them tying a shoe and then going to a warehouse of merch or something. That's just not my style. Hottest merch in the game. This new Dufner merch right here. Ooh, ooh, fire. I'm not gonna take it out right now because it's crazy, but that's fire. And I hope that you guys can appreciate the amount of work that I'm putting into it rather than you being closed-minded and ignorant, being like, oh my God. Oh, also, you guys cared so much about me that there was 4 state police officers at my door.
Ah, this part really pissed me off too. Just the fact that he's like thrilled at the idea of people caring enough to call the police. Like anyone else would just be angry that they're getting swatted, but he's like, me?
And that's on video too, about the police officers.
It is on video. He's not lying about the police. He is lying about how many there were though. He said that 4 showed up, but in the video it's clearly just 1 cop. But I mean, the thumbnail is just some woman getting arrested by 4 cops, so I guess, in a way, he's lying less. Or he's just acting.
Maybe I'll make merch. Okay, here's the deal. I will make a t-shirt that says create on it. Create, because I want to inspire you guys to create and use your creative minds. Every single piece of profit that goes to that is not gonna go into my pockets. It's gonna go into me creating crazier videos that will blow your guys' mind and me being able to, you know, put more money into my videos to create for you guys.
You just said the same thing twice. I feel like the money's just going to your pocket.
Either that, or the second option is I will donate it to a charity that is your guys' choice.
Oh, I prefer that option. Do that one. Oh, you didn't do that one. There isn't even a description that says the video funding thing. Also, this merch sucks dick.
It will go into my videos being way more creative than I already am. Deuces. Now for the people still watching, it's time for you to be creative.
Oh my God, that's why it started with the, oh God, he didn't even cut out the middle and put it at the beginning. It wasn't even clickbait, he just copied and pasted the entire outro. What the fuck is this? Usually this is the part where I would talk about like what I hope they learned, but I know for a fact thoroughly that Jake learned absolutely nothing from this entire experience except that he's just that good of an actor, I guess. And I walked into this video expecting, you know, the usual teary-eyed apology where they sort of admit they did something wrong, but not really. This dude just both flat out admits what he did wrong and denies it entirely by just saying it's something else. It's one of the most incredible apologies I've ever seen. I guess all I'm really trying to say is that my video should definitely get reviewed before this fucking guy's. Oh, I hope this video gets me to 1 million subscribers, cause if I get 1 million subscribers, I can flex on this guy, cause he hasn't broken 500k, but I'm about to hit 1 million, and if I hit 1 million, then it'll probably make him cry. Oh, I got so many subs, but I never flex them out. So many other creators wear them like a trout, and I know that is a fish and not an article of clothing, but this song doesn't make sense, and I will now bye.